Hi, this is Jimmy Alapag of the Tagatex Tropang Texters and your Gilas Pilipinas. You know, Spain and the World Cup was, you know, for me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play for your country. Having been 40 years since we'd been on the world stage, and considering the teams that we had in our group, you know, world power teams in basketball with Argentina and Croatia and Greece, you know, it was special. I think it was not only special for myself and my family, but you know, for Philippine basketball, and I think for our country. I think it really gave us an opportunity to reintroduce ourselves, not just our style of basketball, but I think also our culture. And I think it was really on full display for the world to see. And you know, looking at the type of reception, the positive reception that we got, it means a lot. You know, it's funny, before the game, you know, seeing across the floor as our national anthem was being played, and you see Scola, and you see Prigioni, you see Campazzo, you hear our crowd, and you hear Argentina's crowd. That's what basketball is all about. You know, that love, that passion, that competitive spirit, that's what the game brings. You know, it was, again, you know, something that I always dreamed about as a kid. I think to have a chance to play against the #3 team in the world at the World Cup in Spain, you know, I just want to really embrace everything that game and the entire tournament gave, because I knew for me it was going to be my last time. I think for the Asian Games, you know, I don't think we really anticipated some of the issues that ended up coming about. Obviously the issue with Blatch and his eligibility, some of the injuries that we had to some of our key guys. But at the end of the day, you know, we don't want to give excuses. We went to Korea with the best intentions to go out there and fight the best we could. You know, it's obviously a tough spot for Marcus, having been out for 2+ months, and then within less than a week's time, kind of turn it back on and prepare for, you know, obviously another big tournament here in Asia. So, you know, it was tough. Again, you know, we had every intention of competing for the gold medal, but it just didn't work out. And I think sometimes as hard as you prepare and, you know, as much as you practice, you know, sometimes you just fall short. And I think the biggest lesson is that we can still improve. You know, the program can continue to get better. Despite as many strides as we've made through the last 3 or 4 years, as evidence from the World Cup, I think, as you can see in Korea, you know, there's still room for us to get even better. And hopefully, by making those small improvements from what happened in Korea, we can put ourselves in a better position to get ready for the Olympic qualifier next year. I think the biggest thing is that the program has to continue. I think, again, you know, as much progress as we've made, the worst thing we can do right now is stop the program and take steps backwards. You know, it's a credit to the management, to the coaching staff, and to the players, from Gilas 1 even to the current Gilas. You know, everybody's worked hard and everybody's made a lot of sacrifices to put us in the position we're in now. So it's important that we continue that progression. I think it's important that, you know, we add some more guys to the pool. You know, myself, I'm not going to be playing anymore, but I still want to be involved in some capacity. But you know, I think it's important to get some of the new younger talent in the PBA adding on to the core. You know, guys like Jason and LA and Junmar and Rodneil and Ping. I think if you keep that core group of guys who've been through the wars and have experienced FIBA Asia here in Manila, have experienced the World Cup, experienced the Asian Games, that's a lot of experience. And then they can hopefully impose that same wisdom and that same experience to the younger guys and find that balance to give us a great opportunity next year for the Olympic qualifier. I think it's, you know, I think it's important that we do look at, you know, the younger kids from the high school and even the college, just to see who could potentially play for the senior team at a later time. But again, I think if you look at the program, even our under-16 team just played in the World Championship. So, you know, I think that says a lot about the program and the direction that we're moving. It's just important that we sustain that and continue to try to conquer, again, you know, whatever mountain is ahead of us. And I think we've shown that we can do it. I think we've shown that we can compete against the best in the world, and It's just a matter of, you know, making a little bit more improvement here and there, and who's to say we couldn't have made the second round, and who's to say we won't be in the Olympics after next year.